Hey everybody, happy DIY Thursday. Today, today we are going to be making homemade soap. I tried this recipe before Christmas and gave it away as some gifts. It's really, really awesome, and it's the easiest thing in the entire world. I wanted to make some more because I saw a post the other day where people were doing orange ginger lotions and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my God, I bet that'd be an amazing soap. So DIY homemade soaps. First, you're going to need shea butter soap base and two children. I got this off of Amazon. It's a 32-ounce container, and it's actually really, really awesome because they already, let me see if I can reopen this. It's already kind of like blocked out for you in different squares. You need 6 squares for this recipe. The reason I like this recipe also is because it makes 2 or 3 bars of soap depending on how big your molds are, which I think is perfect because I never want to make 20 bars of something because it takes forever to use 1 bar of soap. At least in our house it does. So, I don't want to use something where I like to mix it up. So anyway, this recipe will make 2 or 3 bars of soap. So first part of the recipe, you need 6 of those cubes, of those squares.
Good.
Hi, Morgan. Of the shea butter soap base. You need a glass measuring cup or bowl. Come here, let's show everybody what you look like. Say, cool, dude. They're ridiculous. We asked them to be calm for like 5 minutes and they go crazy. So I use a 2-cup glass container. This is going to go in the microwave. I'm sorry, I'm a little all over the place. I hope you're following. You put 6 cubes in here. I pre-cut most of them. I got to cut one more. I just use like a serrated knife. It cuts really easy. It's soap. Ugh. Okay, so that's 6, and then we're going to put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. We're microwaving it. Got to get a spatula, so I'll do that real quick. Use this one. Thanks for entertaining everybody.
I'm a cool dude.
Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. Okay, so while that's microwaving, the other ingredients we're going to use are raw honey. All right, babies, give mommy a second, please. Go see daddy. Thank you. Raw honey. Sorry, they're crazy. And I'm going to do, like I said, orange ginger. So I have orange essential oil and I have ginger essential oil. I'm really excited about those. Okay, so that's 30 seconds on this. It's not going to be done yet. You give it a little stir. If you've ever melted chocolate, it's kind of like melting chocolate where as you stir it, it melts even more. And this will re-solidify quickly. So I'm just going to kind of mix it all up to get it covered in what is already melted. Put it back in for 15 to 20 seconds. I'm gonna do 18 and get a little crazy. Okay. Hi, babe. Thank you. Some people mix it up. They put some other things in here as well. This is all we're going to use for this one, but I've seen people put vitamin E oil in theirs for a little bit of extra moisturizing. They use a drop or two of frankincense for extra skin support, which is always awesome. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, so this is nice, and there's a couple little chunks in there, but as I stir it, it's going away. All right, we're going to do 1 tablespoon. Ooh. That's stuck. Show me your muscles. Thanks, baby. 1 tablespoon of raw honey. Last time I remelted it a little bit just so that the honey got in there and mixed up really well, especially with raw honey. It doesn't pour the same way, but I love raw honey. I like it better than the other stuff you buy in the store, the fabricated stuff. Actually, the soap's pretty hot, so it's melting right in there. I have no idea if you can see this. I'm gonna spill it. No, not really. But it's got a really nice yellowish tint to it now because of the honey. I love honey in all of my products. I add it to one of my homemade lip balms. can never go wrong with it. All right, that's good. Now we're gonna add our oils. The recommended, oh, I'm sorry, Morgan. The first thing I melted are shea butter soap base. You can buy it on Amazon. This is 32 ounces. I don't remember how much it was, maybe $12 or $15. And I've used like 2/3 of it at this point, and I think I've probably made like 10 or 15 bars of soap. All right, so because I've been chatting, this is starting to solidify, so I'm gonna put it back in the microwave a little bit. You do have to move a little bit quickly because that will start to re-solidify really quickly. But it's fine with me because then you get done quicker. Okay, so now I'm going to add my essential oils. The recommended amount is 14 drops total. So because I have orange and ginger, I'm going to do 7 of each. 2, 7. You don't have to do even amounts if you prefer one scent over the other. 3, 4, 6, 7. Give that a good stir. Oh, that smells good. I actually think I'm going to put a little more orange in there because I can smell the ginger really strongly. By no means, in my opinion, you have to stick to 14. It's just recommended. I think do whatever you're comfortable with. I always say start with fewer because you can always add more. You don't want to like over pour the oil and then it's too strong. Okay, now silicone molds are the best. They just get the soap out of here. I have this snowflake one because I really for Christmas season. I should probably get a non-snowflake one for making them for the rest of the year, but they're for me. I don't really care, and I don't think my family or friends would either. Pour it into the mold. I start with 3/4 of the way just to see how much I have. Yeah, I got a lot. I don't have that much left, so I'm just going to top these off. This is going to make 2 for me. These are really, really deep molds. And then you just let it sit. They recommend to let it sit for 2 hours just so that the whole thing re-solidifies. I'm going to tip this a little bit so I don't have to move it. If you can see, those are pretty filled. They're almost to the brim. And in 2 hours, I just pop them out, and they're perfect. They just look, I don't know, exactly the little snowflakes. So I hope you enjoyed this. It's super easy. It's way easier than you would think it would be. DIY homemade soaps. Again, it's shea butter, soap base, raw honey, and essential oils. If you have any questions, let me know. There are a ton of different variations for these. I think some of the coolest ones I haven't tried yet are adding raw steel cut oatmeal into it and lavender oatmeal soap to give yourself a little exfoliator. I've seen some where you put Himalayan sea salt on the bottom of the mold before you pour it on top of, and then you have like an abrasive salt scrub side to the soap. So there's all these really cool fun things you can try. I would be totally happy to do it. I'm thinking of doing a make and take where we make soaps at home. I'm just gonna have to get more silicone molds before I invite people over. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions, and let me know your suggestion for our next DIY. Good night, everybody.